I recently made a pair of crochet mittens and they turned out excellent. I really love how they turned out. So this is let me get the pattern right. I think it's the 3-in-1 convertible crochet mittens. It's a pattern that Marley Bird did. And it is, I believe I use a type 4 weight yarn. And this is just the ribbing, but I love how she broke the pattern down. She has it, and I'll leave a link for the videos that she did and the pattern itself. So I first found the pattern on lionbrand.com, and I was just browsing because I wanted kind of a hand accessory, and I found this one and I really liked how it looked. So this is the completed ribbing for the left and the right hand. And it was pretty easy to put together. It was pretty easy to do. I did learn split stitch crochet for the first time. I had never done that. And I think if I struggle with anything, sometimes my tension was a little tight on the preceding row. So sometimes you had to wiggle the, crochet hook into the stitch to really make sure, that you're getting the stitches right. So sometimes I had to go back and maybe undo a row if that row was too tight, because you have to go in between the stitch for a split stitch crochet. So that was new to me. That was a technique that I was not familiar with. So I did struggle with my tension a little bit, because I think I kind of, on some of the rows that I was working on, I might have crocheted a little too tightly. And if you're doing a split stitch crochet, it needs to be a slightly looser so you can get into that stitch. And that's how you get that lovely V. It almost kind of has like a knitted look with the kind of V look of the stitches. And so this is kind of halfway through the mittens. I think at this point I was thinking about making the fingerless mittens, but I went ahead and went with the full mittens. I think they turn out really nice. And also with carrying that yarn from the different color works, they're actually a little bit more insulated on the inside. So I really like how they look. They're soft, they're pretty. They're probably the best mittens I've ever made. And I've made another pair probably when I first started crocheting. I actually found them the other day. They are the worst. Not these mittens. These mittens are awesome. But if y'all would like to see a video of the other mittens, and I think I'm just going to show them in here because it's probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. I have another pair of mittens that I made like 5-10 years ago that I found, and they're super embarrassing. But I'm going to show them because I like to see the progress. But these mittens are awesome. My first mittens were horrible. These turned out really great. I love them. They're warm. The pattern was pretty easy to follow. The videos definitely help because I am a visual learner, so I like to see the pattern that I'm doing and make sure that I'm following the pattern, make sure I'm doing the right steps and adopting the right techniques. But these mittens turn out great. I love them. I love how they look. I'm excited about the weather getting colder here because I got some adorable mittens that I used from scrap yarn from another project. So they're also going to match. So this is the end of my review. I really enjoyed the project. I'll leave a link for Marley's videos, and I'll also leave a link for the pattern that I used. I hope my review helped. Thanks for watching. Share your comments, suggestions, or advice beneath the video. I'd love to hear what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Bye.